Hey guys, everyone's probably panicking thinking, oh my god, Gohan, you got your account hacked. Don't worry, it's not been hacked. I've been gone from here for a long while now, and, I didn't want to say goodbye to the channel. And it's my own fault that the views have been down. And I feel really bad. I mean, I've had a lot of real life stuff going on, but I didn't want to make it an excuse. I've also been having another issue, which is kind of the main reason why I've changed this channel, and I've called it Pink Rambler, and you're probably wondering about that too. Well, first of all, you might be able to recognize, if you're a One Piece fan, that it's based off like the One Piece franchise and stuff like that. I really like One Piece. And, the character in the picture, the girl with the pink hair, is kind of just me, like my little logo thing. Pink Rambler, because I like to ramble on. That's what I'm good at. So I thought Pink Rambler would be great. And I wouldn't mind having a little avatar of her and stuff. Because, Gohan is copyright. And that's what I want to talk about. So there's a lot of copyright strikes happening on different YouTube channels, and I get a lot of copyright claims on my videos, even though, I try and avoid that kind of thing. I'm not copying other people's videos or whatnot, but I'm still using copyrighted material, yeah? 'Cause it's Dragon Ball Z, it's owned by Akira Toriyama, who's sadly not with us anymore. So, yeah. There's other YouTubers like Gamer Goku, who I've collabed with, and Prince Vegeta, Chi-Chi Smash, Bulma Bunny, who doesn't make videos anymore, but yeah. So, they use Dragon Ball characters, right? But I don't know if they get copyright claims. I haven't asked them. I assume they might have a few issues, possibly, but I always get targeted with that kind of thing, and I got a warning from YouTube and all that, about the copyright, and I am monetized for this channel, but, I don't make enough every month, so I have to reach like a certain threshold. It's like £60 here in the UK. So, yeah, I don't get anything for this channel, and again, it's my own fault, I don't post often. And I've been prioritizing other things, but not just that, I got a little bit unmotivated when my capture card, stopped working. I sold one and then I bought another one. And then I used to record on PS5 to do Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I lost all my save data, got corrupted, and yeah, and it really was a downer. I didn't want to play the whole game again and then just get to that part where I was streaming. Yeah, it ruined it for me. I feel bad because I left people waiting, but like I said, things happen in life. You can't always keep up with the trends and all that. The world moves far too fast. When you're a working adult and you're busy with, other matters, it's pretty rough. Honestly, I'd love to make this a living, what I do. And currently I'm out of work right now, can't find a job. I wish you guys could still support me, even if I'm not Gohan anymore. I can still make appearances as Gohan, but copyright really sucks, and all about this AI stuff, and I was using it, wasn't I? And but I wasn't using it for replacing people and all that sort of thing. I was just experimenting with it. But in the last video, I didn't even realize that artists could be using AI that I got it from. I had no idea about that. Honestly, I see that much on Google Images nowadays as well. That's, you can't even tell it's AI, some of it. It's that good. But yeah, I don't want to go on about this too long. But yeah, don't worry, I haven't been hacked. Teen Gohan isn't gone forever. I'm not deleting the channel. I'm keeping the old videos. But there's gonna be a change in content. Kinda like a YouTuber I once used to watch who's pretty famous. He's called CDogVA. I bet you've heard of him. I used to watch his Black Butler videos and it inspired me to do voice acting. And it took me quite a few years to actually get into it, but he really, really inspired me. And one of my favorite animes is Black Butler, and after watching it a few times, boom, after COVID, I got into voice acting, and here I am. And that's how I learned to do, Teen Gohan, and I got into Dragon Ball and all that. So I'm kind of having a rebrand like he did, where now he does professional sort of stuff. He used to play as Sebastian from Black Butler, and now he's just himself. He does original content. And now my voice is starting to become like Tails again. Yeah, okay, let's just go back to me for a minute. The Tony VA behind this. Okay, this is the voice behind Gohan. For those of you who still don't believe I'm a real person, I am not AI, okay? I'm not AI. I don't use AI for everything, right? I only use it for thumbnails, improving things. I use it as a tool, not to replace people, like I said. But, yes, it's time to go back to my roots. I have live streams on here where I used to do Kingdom Hearts videos, and I want to go back to that. And a lot of you actually enjoyed that sort of thing and seeing behind the scenes with Gohan. And I enjoy gaming with all of you and experiencing it. And a lot of people miss that. It was a lot of hard work, editing and stuff and making it flashy, but you know what? I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it simple. Sometimes it's not even the fancy editing and the flashy stuff and the memes and all that even matters. People join you for you because they like you. They come back to watch you. And that's why you came back for my Gohan, right? Because you like Gohan. But then I realized it's not just because I voice Gohan. You come back because you like my interpretation, Tony VA's version of Gohan, And that's really inspiring, and I'm honoured. And I have to give credit to Gamer Goku, because I wouldn't be here doing this without him inspiring me to do it. And I had fun doing those sort of things with him, and maybe sometime I could join his channel again and do a collab with him, But for now, I want to go my own way, be myself. And with all the copyright and faceless channels being ripped off. Oh, and that's another thing. The last thing I want to mention is Diamond Dubs. You guys, a lot of you know me as Diamond Dubs, right? I got demonetized, didn't I? Back in February, I think it was. Yes. And I've been looking for work since. I've been doing odd things here and there to keep me by in these rough times. But I can't get remonetized on that channel, and I've had a lot of things removed. I've had to delete videos. I've had to change a lot of things, and I can't continue making that type of content with all the warnings I'm getting. Right, you understand me? Like, animation studios are really strict about you using their music. Depends where you use it, right? Sega are a lot more lenient, but places like Crunchyroll, oh god, yeah, Disney, yeah, you gotta be careful in that category, depending on what you're using, certain music tracks, footage, whatever. YouTube is very complicated right now. There's a lot of changes going on all the time, and this AI stuff and whatnot. I don't want to do that sort of crap. Everyone's making the same AI shit, and I don't want to do that. I want to go. I did use it at one point, like I said, but why do that when I'm passionate about the creative arts? I want to keep people in this industry, not replaced by it. So yeah, I'm sorry I've bored a lot of you, and there's probably not many of you still watching this video or listening, but
thank you for those who have stayed and supported me. And I'm not going anywhere. It just means I'm going to be working on a rebranding, and I haven't got the money to keep up like with trending games and buy the latest Dragon Ball stuff and merch or whatever. But I can enjoy the games that I have with you, and if you want to come and join me and support me and make my dream of even just a part-time living, that's all I could ask for and dream for, of doing this, I'd absolutely love that. I've done a lot of silly things in the past and said things I shouldn't. We all make mistakes, right? And we learn from it. And a lot of people have forgiven me for it, and I'm very grateful. And I want to become the best version of myself.
Whether that be me or Gohan or whatever, I'm still gonna be here.
So yeah, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the new Pink Rambler who's coming to you soon. And yeah, enjoy the ride. Take care, everyone.